Alright, let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, let me double check some things real quick. Then we're gonna boppity boopity, and we're good. Alright, let's go. Alright. My voice has been feeling a little weird recently, so if I sound a little tired or something, that's why. But other than that, I think we are all good. I just need to... It's not like I feel... I kind of feel tired. That probably has a part to play in it, I'm sure. But we are good, so let's get right into it, shall we? Hello, hello, hello. I'm doing just fine. I hope you are all doing well. How you doing, chiefs? Chieftains, brethren, sisterin, and all things in between. I couldn't even think of what I was trying to say. I don't even have to go in here, do I? Nope, it's outside. Oh, yeah, okay, we gotta go to the shrine. Duh. I'm stupid. Alright, it's all good, it's all good. So, I'm actually kind of excited. I'm pretty excited, actually. Because it's very likely that we're going to complete this game today. Granted, like I said before, I don't know how the all the alternate endings will work. So, I have no idea. If there are alternate endings, I have heard about them having multiple endings, but I don't know how they differ, when you would possibly activate those endings, you know, anything like that.
Oh there.
So, you know, we're kind of unsure here, but it's all good. What is the, yeah, I think it's the Lost Shrine. My cats are doing just swell. They're doing pretty good. Not too much news on them at the moment. And as for a quest, damage map, yeah, I wasn't doing that, I wasn't doing that, I wasn't doing this. Wasn't doing that. Wasn't gonna do that. The only one left is the magical stone, and it is on the roof of the Lost Shrine, which we are currently at. But also the final mission happens to be in the same direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Lost Shrine, and if the game interrupts us with the end of the game, and doesn't let us do the side mission, then we just have to deal with it. But if it does let us do the side mission, we will do that first. I was just, you know, I'm not too sure exactly if we'll be forced to do one or the other. So, we'll have to just see as we go. Let's go. Because, yeah, it should be at the roof of the shrine, apparently, so they say. So we'll just have to see about that. Get out of my way. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Yeah. So we do only have one real side mission that we're looking into doing right now. I don't think Devila had any other ones to give to us, so I think we're looking pretty good in that regard. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff, actually. But yeah, we do get that crystal ball. We'll run all the way back. That would definitely take a, you know, that would be a bit out of our way, but it's alright. Not a big deal. I left it off till now just because, like I said, if I started it and then it just was like, okay, you're doing the final mission, good luck, it would have been a little awkward. I have a feeling, though, it's not going to do that. It's probably when we enter the shrine or whatever, when we'll be forced into that. So, but I think it's on the outside of the shrine. It did say the roof after all. I'm tired of the frickin' flying enemies. They're really annoying. Ow. I think I gotta run all the way back. So, yeah. Let's just say it's not gonna be the most It's not going to be the most quick endeavor if we actually do manage to do the side mission, but, you know, oh well. Actually, yeah, we can just run past the enemies, can't we? Alright, we'll have to keep that in mind. Because I really don't like dealing with the flying dudes. So it's at the... Okay, so it's at the roof, right? Curious, okay. Excuse me? So, yeah, I guess we just gotta keep going up. The question is, do we have to go through, like, the multiple door puzzle thingies, or... I have a sneaky suspicion we're gonna have to do that. That's a little interesting. Excuse me? Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Hello? Who are you? A little bit of a rude fella, you know, trying to stand in the way of my mission here, but fine, we'll dispatch you before. Still playing like boss enemy music. Man, this is intense, epic music here. Jeez. Yeah, we've been to the shrine before. We've been here like 3 times. The first time was to find Yona, because she went to find one of the sacred tier thingies. And then the second time was because there was a word of power here or something like that. Or maybe it was one of the keys to find the Shadow Lord's whereabouts or something. And then that's when Kaine got impaled with the giant spear from that robot from the beginning. So, yeah, we've been here a couple times. We're pretty familiar with the place. We're pretty familiar. Okay, get out of my way. Thank you. Oh, no. I don't think we can go across there. Is there an exit? Or do we just keep going in these doors? I'm not too sure. No, we gotta keep going through some doors. Okay. No worries. We're zooming through. Alright, there we go. Oh, we gotta go all this way just for a side quest, and then we have to run all the way back, run back here. It's a shame the ferryman can't make his way up here somehow. You know, there's not like some convenient, like, riverway. That would be nice. Okay. So, it should be around here somewhere. I don't know where, but the side mission item should be around here. If we can't find it for whatever reason, I'm probably just gonna give up on it. Just because, well, we got some pressing matters to deal with here, I think. So I'm not too sure exactly what... I don't see like the main mission thing around here though, so I'm a little concerned that I'm not even going the right way. Ow. Excuse me. Sorry. Coming through. Hey, come on. If this isn't the way we're supposed to go for the main mission, I'm gonna be really confused. It says it's like on the roof. Right? Huh. Oh, fell down. Okay, so this is back where we came. Maybe we gotta push this? Wait, hold on. Let me take a gander. I mean, we could use it to jump over here? Maybe. Alright, let's try that. Please, 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 game. Okay, I'll pull it. That's fine. Yeah, maybe we push it over towards the door. Okay, something in the way. There we go. It's a little particular about where it wants to be pushed. Whew. Okay. Maybe up here. Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say the item's up on that ledge. Or not. Ooh, okay. I guess this would make sense. It's the roof. You see? Uh-oh. This guy shouldn't be a problem. Ow. I say as I get hit. Oh, there we go.
This must be the Eye of Power.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. I can feel magic just gushing out of it.
I must say, I'm impressed. Telling one's fortune with such a powerful stone could produce rather accurate results.
I see. Alright. We got what we needed. So I guess we gotta make our way back. All the way to the Forgotten Woods or whatever. The Forest of Myth. I keep saying the Forgotten Woods. I think that's the Legend of Zelda area. Now, it would be extremely convenient if we could just drop all the way down to the beginning. So, let us just take a look and see if we can do that, shall we? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna give us any opportunity to fall off here. Well, maybe we can jump down, like, the tree. Think? Maybe. Which way? This way. Yo! Nice, yeah. Alright, now where's the exit? This way. This way and then, like, towards the right, I think? Or no? No, wait. It's not a door, I remember the exit. It's like a window of sorts, ain't it? I think so. I don't think it's this door, is it? Yeah. It's like a window we gotta jump through. There we go. There we go. Nice, yeah. I was trying to take a sip of water. Excuse me. Yoink. Oh, whoa. Well, that's some interesting ladder grabbing there. Pretty cool, though, not gonna lie. Yeah, it would be really awkward if the way to go to find the Shadow Lord is not here. It's gotta be here, though, right? Like, because when I go out here, the red X will appear behind me. I'm sure of it. And plus, they had dialogue when they're... Kaini, Emil, and me had some dialogue when we were in that area, so it's gotta be the place. Yeah, okay. Good, just make a double sure. There you go. Northern Plains, let's go. Okay, so that shouldn't be too bad to, like, go back to. So, I guess we gotta go to, where, like, in that room where we fought the robots, I guess. It's weird, though, because, like, how could we not have looked there before? Like, does that mean the Shadow Lord has been hiding there for, like, the last 5 years and we never thought to check that building? You know, the place we found, twice? I feel like that would be, like, one of the first places you check for info, right? I don't know, that's just me. But, yeah. Alright. Let's talk to this person. We have your eye.
Well, did you find my stone?
This work for you?
That's it. Oh, thank you. Oh, and while you're here,
Oh, you gonna tell me my fortune?
how about a free reading? Come on, it's the least I can do.
Yeah, let's go. Listen to your fortune.
Sure, might as well.
Let's see what the eye has to reveal.
A loading screen? For a fortune reading? What the heck?
Where are we?
Whoa.
Never seen this place before. Shades!
In
Yo,
our dreams,
dude, this is the beginning of the game!
Dreams.
I refuse to believe that we were simply whisked off to some alien land.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yo, this is so cool. Wait, what's this? One-handed sword, iron pipe. Yo, this is so cool. It's a callback to the beginning of the game. I mean, this weapon's pretty alright, actually, surprisingly enough. I mean, it's not as good. Oh, actually. Yo, actually, it makes kind of quick work of these little guys. Maybe because it's, like, so much faster. That's awesome. This is so cool. So is this gonna be like an endless onslaught? Dang. Oh, this is really cool. I love the environment of this area. Like the ruined city. It's a cool vibe. We got so many of these items on the ground. We have like max medical herbs. We're getting like a ton of like random treasure materials. I do wonder what the whole deal is with that though. I guess it does mean we are connected to the past in some way. Yes. Ah, here we go, boss. Oh, we're gonna need something a little stronger, huh? Ow. Keep opening the wrong menu. Okay, simple enough. Any more enemies? Oh, I guess not.
What was that?
I cannot say. but I doubt it was a mere daydream if all of us experienced it as one.
I think I've seen that before.
Wow. I don't know what happened, but you guys look pretty shaken up.
Yeah.
There's a deep inner meaning behind this fortune, but I'm not really sure what it is. I guess I need more practice. Anyway, thanks again for the help. Stop by anytime.
I think I'll pass for now.
Dang, that was pretty dope though.
What's that all about?
I don't know.
Dude, that was sick. I like that.
It gave me some serious deja vu.
Did it now?
Yeah, like I'd been there before or something.
That is interesting. It really makes me wonder what happened, because 1,000 years passed between that section in the beginning of the game and where, like, you know, our story as, like, a quadruo begins. Really cool. Do I think the Shadow Lord will be more difficult than the Kraken Hydra? Probably. I would hope so. It would make sense, right? I'm not too sure, though. I mean, granted, we did kind of get wrecked. Actually, I should probably sell and buy stuff before we go. I mean, yeah, I would think it would, the Shadow Lord would kind of whoop us. You know, I feel like it would be much more hard fought, but then again, the Kraken did, like, wreck us. Kind of one-shotted us at the end there. But that was story-related stuff, you know? I don't know. Kaine's most definitely going to get impaled again, that's for sure. You know, at least once or twice, if not, like, 1,000,000 times. But, like, with smaller little things, like, she'll get stabbed, like, by 1,000,000 needles or something like that. Right.
Come again.
Actually, I could sell to you. Actually, I just realized, what's the point of, I guess we didn't need cooking stuff like that much anymore. Ever since the time skip, we haven't really had any missions where it's like, oh, just collect, like, deer parts and stuff. Alright, I guess that's good. We have so much money.
Again,
Thanks for volunteering to help with the water wheel.
Oh, is that all you have to say? You don't sell me stuff anymore? Okay.
I know.
I still have no idea where you'd get the pink sunflower seed, whatever thingies. Oh, maybe they're an airy. Oh, I can't really be bothered to get them anymore. Weapon guy. Sit 364384. Hold on. 364. It would be better if we upgraded it, but now that this one's upgraded, it's better. And then 384. Yeah, no, it doesn't stand a chance. Okay. Well, it's fine. All good and dandy. Yeah, okay. Not much. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I mean, someone's got to be impaled at some point, right? That's just how these games go. You know, you get impaled and then you're like, you know, not a big deal. And then you get, like, impaled later. And it's like a climactic story point. And you're like, okay, now it's kind of a problem. You're like, alright. Before it was like, but now it's a little concerning. Alright. Since this may be our last point in the game, before we can, you know, before we complete the story and stuff, this is going to be our last time that we might be able to do this. So let's try one last time. One last time to swim. Well, could have gone better. You know, maybe when the game's complete.
Working order.
Yeah, Vice. I'm good.
Maybe when the game's
Your
complete.
health is diminished. Do be more careful next time.
You know, sorry, Weiss. I just thought, you know, if there was any time, now would be the time we learn how to swim. But unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it worked out. So sorry about that. I just thought, you know, like, you know, might as well try. You know. Maybe, oh, who is that? What the heck? I don't even want to know. Maybe at the end of the game, the Shadow Lord will go on this rampage and destroy the entire shrine, and our teammates fall in the water, and it's like, oh no, oh god, they're in trouble. I gotta go save them. And then finally, our main character jumps into the water and learns to swim all of a sudden to save his friends. The power of friendship gives you the ability to swim. Did you know? That would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I would accept that. I would accept that as a thing that happens. You know. But yeah, it's just me. But if we don't learn how to swim, then oh well, I guess. Too bad, so sad. Yeah, I don't know. We got like magic guys now that do like a little dance. I'm not too sure what the deal is with them, but I'm gonna just keep going. What is the more surprising ending? Nobody gets impaled, or we learn how to swim. That's a... I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'd be more surprised by the no swimming thing. Or, I mean, by learning to swim. Because that's such, like, an out-of-nowhere thing, you know? That would be such, like, a surprising thing that just happens out of nowhere. It's just like, oh, I learned how to swim. Like, the... I see so little, like, so few ways that would actually make sense in any way in the story. Like, why would there need to be a part where he swims? But not getting stabbed, you know, it's very likely to I mean, it's not very likely to happen. Someone's probably going to get stabbed, but you could just write it off as them being better prepared for that, I guess. You know, Kaine just got wrecked over there. Alright, well, maybe that counts as her stabbing of the day. Who knows? Power of plot is what we need, and we can achieve anything. You just gotta believe. I don't know why I'm killing the bigger enemies. I guess just like for funsies. They're not that difficult. I feel like it takes less time to kill one of those big enemies than it does to get the small ones with armor. Which is a little odd. Just training off screen. Yeah, I believe it. You know, just, you know, during the time skip, our character wasn't training with swords or spears or, you know, whatever. They were actually just training with floaties at the lake. That's what the whole entire 5-year time skip was for. He was training at the kiddie pool all this time, waiting for this one moment to truly show how much he's grown. Alright, which way do we go again? I kind of forgot. Oh, forward to the left, okay. Not just directly left. Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna see if it's here. Let's take a look. If it really is this building, I'm going to be shocked. Because, like, I don't know how that would make sense. Unless there's, like, a secret compartment we just don't know about.
Sight. and yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met.
Ooh.
And first fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose, in a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
I'm sorry, I'm just admiring the environment here. Alright. While also waiting for their dialogue, so it wasn't completely pointless. I'm not gonna lie, the art is really impressive in this. I just like to take a look at it. I am a game art nerd myself, so I'm pretty... Oh, here we go! I'm pretty into it. Speaking of, I've been playing with Unreal Engine 5, and that's super fun, so... Man, I love it. But anyway, enough about that. Here we go. The finale.
And now the path is open.
An elevator? Oh, that's pretty interesting. So that's been there the whole time, huh? Oh, this is so cool looking. I can't wait. Oh, it's such a pretty garden. Is this really gonna be our climactic battle scene here? Oh man, this is so beautiful. Oh my god. Honestly, I want to just take a look around this and like analyze all the stuff going on here, but I do have a game I gotta play, so. But it's so cool. Oh, examine.
To whom does the true voice speak?
Oh. Well, hello, Mr. Bird.
To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world? The hell is this?
I believe this is some manner of password.
Password?
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I have heard this somewhere before.
Ah, interesting. So, do we have to answer?
Why you?
Because their lives are short because of a black disease. Probably the disease, right? That's kind of what wiped out humanity.
I answer because of a black disease.
I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
By acquiring leaves of the sacred tree, or by separating body from soul. Is there supposed to be like clues that we find to like let us know why? Maybe separating the body from the soul?
I answer by separating body from soul.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
They are placed in their corresponding cells there in the promised land bursting with light. The promised land, sure, why not?
I answer, they are in the promised land, bursting with light.
Oh, I think we might have failed that. We were sent back. All right, let's explore a little further then.
Blast! I appear to have made an error.
Can't go there. I don't see anything we can really interact with besides the birds. I guess we can take a look at that door. Oh, hold on. The two-handed phoenix sword. Yo! Yo! Oh, let's go. We got the full phoenix gear. Nice. Oh. Eh? Oh. Gotcha, okay. So it just replays that cutscene, huh? Alright. So, I wonder if I made an error at the end or not. Let's try doing the first answer differently this time. Let's do their lives are short and see what happens.
I answer because their lives are short.
No, okay. So we got it right twice in a row.
Blah.
Okay, good. Awesome. My intuition was right for some reason. Alright.
Why did you... how... I asked.
And they are placed in their corresponding shells.
I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells.
Very well. You are acknowledged as master. You may enter.
Well then, it seems the way is open.
Nice, alright. So we almost got that perfectly on the money. Eh? Eh?
It's the twins from your village.
Eh? Hopla, Devila, what are you doing?
Devila, what are you doing here?
I didn't even know that's what my character would say. I guess that was a pretty predictable thing to say, but still, what?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
Have I been set up? In here. They're right, let's go back to the... No. We're here to rescue Yona, what the heck?
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then. No, I suppose not. How sad. We didn't want to fight you.
Eh?
We really didn't want to.
Oh, no.
Devila, what's happening?
Sorry, this fate was predetermined. Still,
Eh?
we spoke the truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so.
Okay.
Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
I don't know, man. You kind of have to believe it right now.
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
No cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
Alright, I think they're real, but I don't know why they're doing this.
What now?
Hey, don't do that to my friend.
They copied my powers.
What?
Ah, shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can.
Oh, God.
The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Ow, what the heck?
Devila, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the shades?
I'm so yeah, I don't know what they're doing. If they just, like, explained a little, I feel like, you know, that would be a big help. Because I have no idea, like, what the purpose is. But,
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord. So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Oh, okay, thanks for giving me his map, I guess. Okay.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Hell,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
That doesn't sound good at all.
I think I hear a waltz.
I'm not ready for this. I don't think I'm ready for this at all. What the heck is going on? No. I knew there was more to Devla and Popola, but, like, this is not what I had in mind. I thought they might have been, like, half shades, like Kaine, but... Oh, this is...
It
a scene.
certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta do what we do best, just fight them. They got some thick armor, though. Ah. This is, pretty crazy. I can't even believe that we just fought Devil and Popola. I didn't think they were really strong or anything. At least that's not what I would have assumed. Okay, we're getting them down. Oh, Otrogen. Actually, are our words that like a lot better now? Hold on. We don't have anything better than Gebil. Yeah, we don't have anything better than that. So, in terms of our magic, we're good. I guess also we should get the Phoenix Sword, something, right? Palhil Oatzar, so. Bill? And then we got a new Oatzar, Oatzarkin, so that's a little better. Like, I guess we'll run with that. And the last one is our spear. Is it the Devil Queen? No, it's the Phoenix Spear. There we go. Is this a grand betrayal far beyond what I could have ever imagined? I just want to know, man. I want to understand. I have a very hate-love relationship with, like, when they have this, like, tantalizing lore, like, right in front of you. It really just, like, it's like, oh, I want to know. What is this guy? Oh. They shoot the little magic-y boys. Nice to level up. Owie. Duel of the Fates. That's a really good song, actually. I don't really know if this reminds me of it, but the music is definitely very good. I knew the flying enemies would be back. All right, let me deal with ground boys for now.
Damn it! I won't stop coming.
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love good...
Vice!
Hmm? Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Protect Kaine for us.
Wait, why do we have to protect Kaine? Oh, okay.
Kaine, hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
There we go. Obadoth. Yeah.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
What?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop
I'll just keep
doing
shooting
this,
magic
fool.
until they drop their shield. If they ever feel like dropping their shield, that is. There we go. Yeah, you just gotta keep
Damn no
keep
good
doing it.
Bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already!
Oh, that didn't seem like.
Kaine, look out!
Oh no, impaled. Oh. Okay, buried.
These things are freaking me out.
Well, they're not very strong.
What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine.
Hell salve? Yeah, I'll use one of those. How conveniently placed.
We need to help Kaine.
Alright, there we go. Helped ya.
You okay?
Yeah, but we got problems.
Oh, oh. A flying guy. Oh, they're gonna transform and fuse and combine and... Uh-oh. Oh, a boar? Oh my god. It's just like the beginning of the game. It's Mr. Boar. No. No, not Mr. Boar.
This asshole.
Mr. Boar, no. This is a more heartbreaking betrayal than Devil and Popola, to be honest. No, Mr. Boar. You're the one I could count on. Alright, well that was easy. How dare you try to mimic my friend Mr. Boar. I won't forget you.
Oh dear.
Mr. Boar with armor. No. I got an achievement. A dirge of the hero. Or no, a dirge for the hero. What's a dirge? Owie. Oh, it just healed.
Can you even hurt this thing?
You did for a bit there.
That fog. Oh no.
Wait, what's with the fog?
Stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on. We have to keep going.
I mean, we're kind of messing it up. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Okay, we'll just run. Really? They can't break through that? Huh.
Up here.
Oh, there's the boar.
Can we deal with this?
Please hurry.
Oh god, oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. How long do I have to keep running? Okay. Thank god. Oh, that was so scary. Oh, this door is gonna be harder to open, I think. I mean, I can keep Mr. Boar stalled as long as I need to, or fake Mr. Boar. Dark boar. We kind of demolished this boar.
The entrance is locked too.
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
Uh-oh. Oh, we somehow rolled through that. Invincibility frames, baby. Yeah, freaking. How dare you take the form of my friend. Okay. We're doing pretty good. I mean, granted, it just keeps regenerating somehow. Not sure how he's able to do that. Oh? Yes! It's our boys! Let's go! It's our friendos! Beat on him while he's down.
What are you doing here?
Oh my god. Dude, that's so cool. I can't believe they actually showed up. I'm actually genuinely shocked that they're here. That's so cool. Oh. Oh. They got the door open. Let's go. Oh no, some of them died. Oh, that's so sad.
Hey! Stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
Oh my goodness. What a Chad. What a legend among legends.
Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
Dude, I don't know how they managed to get here, but
Open the damn door!
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
My friend.
Oh, Kaine's got an aura around her. She's raring to go. She is ready to get impaled right now. Yeah, let's use a health salve. Just pick up anything else we need on the way. Alright, well, I guess this is our sign, like, use everything we got in this fight. Alright. I'm gonna really quickly just take 2 seconds and just make sure my avatar is all good. I'm gonna reset it real quick, just to make sure I don't have to stop at any point during the final fight. Oh boy. I'm ready. Alright. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, let's get going. Oh, we still got some more stuff to walk through. Well, here we are.
Popola!
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1300 years ago. Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Okay, that name came up a lot in NieR Automata, so I hope they'll fill us in.
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Vice? Then let's give you a refresher.
Uh-oh. Oh. Obtain Project Gestalt documents. Can I read them now?
Vice! My mind. I remember. Devila. Popola. You are not human. In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
So then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades.
Eh?
Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Okay, we did get that. We do understand that.
Crazy, huh?
Ah.
Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans. You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Alright. Let's read these documents real quick. What would it be? Okay, Project Gestalt. Okay, so we got 4, I'm guessing. Alright, let's take a look. Project Gestalt Report 0923. As noted in the previous report, implementation of Gestalt mode can prevent the white chlorination syndrome we recently experienced. Transfer of bodily information to civilization repressed replicants is proceeding as planned, with the genes of the original safely stored inside. Our role as surveillance androids to prepare for when the incurable bacterial disease eventually dies out is also underway. So far, this is proceeding without issue. Codename Popla. Okay, I couldn't back out of that. I had to use my mouse. Okay. 9182. Oh wait, you're supposed to be able to... Yeah, for whatever reason this doesn't work. Hold on. Are we supposed to be able to scroll down or... Okay, this one we can scroll down. Alright, I gotta use my mouse for this, I guess. This document discusses potential strategies for the relapse cases we have observed in recent years. The term relapse, of course, refers to the catastrophic loss of sentience seen in certain gestalts. This syndrome has defied even our most pessimistic initial estimates and continues the trend upward with disturbing speed. With some relapsed gestalts beginning to attack replicants, there is an urgent need to take comprehensive action. We remain convinced that the unknown technological default in the gestalt transformation process is responsible for the condition, but so far have been unable to confirm this theory. Okay, I lost my page. I lost my, I lost my place. Research of this condition is now our top priority, and it looks likely to continue for some time. Codename Devila. Right. 10,432. Shorthand minutes of Case 23 Emergency Response Conference. Committee special meeting. Issue. Observed upward trend in relapses. Noted and discussed. Issue. Acceleration of restoration schedule. Approved. Report. Debate over using nickname NieR for human restoration schedule. Report. Preparations to launch Weiss decoding system for above. Report. Order collection of guidance and release code for Nate alongside Weiss launch. Codename Popla. Codename Devila. The last one. We've determined the rise in relapses was due to an unexpected spike in the sentience of replicants as well as the genetic instability within the original Gestalt. It seems the original's effect on bodies that have undergone the Gestalt process was not anticipated in advance. Alright, let me try to digest that a little better because I didn't really understand that. So the rise of relapses, okay. Spike in sentience, as well as genetic instability within the original Gestalt. Okay. So there's some weird thing with meshing the original genes and then the new replicants. Immediate action must be undertaken to identify the links between this trend and the original Gestalt, along with his sister, the relapse case known as Yona. The observer contact group is growing uneasy, so finding a solution to the relapse issue should be considered a top priority. See other reports for more details. Observer Popla. So our character and Yona were created in order as a part of this thing to make artificial shells to place human genes and souls into so that they can live on and outlive this disease, which I suppose creates shades. So the whole shade thing's a disease, I guess. Or maybe the disease is like the black sigils that Yona and Kaine have. So, so we were created to be this like project so that people can replicate themselves and live on to outlive this disease curse thing. And Grimoire, NieR, and Weiss are, yeah. So NieR is supposed to be the human restoration schedule, and then Weiss is needed in order to decode the system. So essentially, NieR is trying to restore humanity, I guess, and then Weiss is like needed in order to decode it so that it will work. So you need both of them for the plan to go underway. And I guess they'll combine to make this book. Okay, I don't really think I understand this all, but it's pretty crazy. Alright, I guess let's get into the fighting, shall we? Oh, I know why my controller didn't work. It's disconnected. Wow, who would have thunk? Alright. Yeah, so yeah, I guess the reason why the shades have like this semblance of emotion. Oh, and my avatar thing isn't working. I'm gonna keep talking while I reset this. So yeah, I guess it's because they used to be human at some point, and yeah, they just transformed because of this disease or something. So that's what's causing all these issues. That's interesting, and I guess it makes sense why it's called NieR Replicant, because we're replicants of who we were, which makes sense because originally we were in the beginning of the game when we were in that dystopian destroyed city fighting the shades off. That's who our original selves, and then our genes or memories or something were then put into these replicant bodies, which is who we're playing as today. I think. I might be wrong about that, I'm not sure. That's pretty crazy. But I guess we gotta fight now. I guess let's just go with it.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
I'm good.
No, I'm nothing like you.
Oh, one's almost down. Okay. One down. One to go.
Devila? Devila? Popola, are you crying? No, don't die. You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God, I can't stop it. This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Devila! Devila! Don't you go! No, I can't be alone!
This is not how I expected this to go. Sorry. I didn't think I'd kill her, in all fairness, but you were kind of in my way.
Let's stop this now.
Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop?
To be fair, you guys did come after me first.
It doesn't have to. No one stops. It's way too late to stop. No one stops.
Oh, don't hit me with the nice music that you... Oh, no. This is sad.
Don't do this,
What's up, bro?
You and Devila were like parents to me.
Oh, God.
Have watched the world wither for time immemorial. Coolness of such faces.
I hope you're having a good day, Chief. Yeah, you came at quite the emotional time. But yeah, this is pretty intense.
It's the only way.
Dang, she has a lot of projectiles going on for her, don't she? Alright, let's quickly pop something. Alright, there. I'm sorry about this, but I gotta do what I gotta do. You know, I can't stop now. We've come too far.
No stopping ever.
Oh, goodness.
The bridge.
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
This is like the super high rendered cutscene. Oh my jeez. The detail on Emil there was insane. Uh-oh.
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right.
Why you say that?
You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends.
What?
Thank you for everything.
Emil, no!
Emil.
For so long,
What do you mean?
all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No.
Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
What's he gonna do though? Is he gonna like self-implode?
Emil, you're jacked
What is going on?
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn. I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time.
No. My precious boy, I'm so sorry. You deserve so much better.
Scared. I don't want to die.
Oh. Oh my god. What? I don't know, man. I don't know what. I don't know how this is gonna end. I don't know if any of us are living by the end of the game. I sincerely doubt it. Oh, this is the Shadow Lord? So let me guess, I'm the body that the Shadow Lord was supposed to be in. Bruh. Bro, don't be creeping over my sister like that. What the heck? NieR is full of nothing but the sad boy hours, for real. Like, what the heck? Automata wasn't nearly as sad as this one. Well, some parts were, but it wasn't so much sad. This is like always sad. Don't take it out on me. It's not my fault. What was I supposed to do?
Let's go.
Yeah, oh, okay. Jeez, do that to the Shadow Lord, why don't you? Don't take it out on me. You know just as well as I had no control over that situation. That was an animated cutscene. That was a 4K animated cutscene. Thank you very much. RTX on. I couldn't do nothing about that. Well, bad boy hours. Here we go. Oh, you. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we got to deal with these little guys. All right, cool. Hey, give me all your used coloring books. Oh, it only connected with me that the little grunt dudes drop coloring books, which means these are past children that I'm kind of destroying. Wow, that definitely adds a more grim vibe to it, don't it? Yeah, that's pretty heartbreaking, not gonna lie. I do have something to say about Emil though, a little bit more about Emil. But I'll wait until the game's over before I bring that up. Because I'm not exactly sure if they'll like talk about it or not. So, and also Devla and Popla. There's some more info on them outside of this game that I'm not exactly sure if they're gonna really talk about or at least not even hint about. So I'll see. But now we could just, you know, take out our frustration on these guys. That's for all my friends. The King, Vera, Emil, probably Kaine at some point, probably Weiss at some point, probably me at some point, you know? I don't know if any of us are getting out of this one. The situation seems pretty grim all around. I don't really have a lot of hope for us.
Yona!
Yeah, there we go. Well, 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 of course the final boss has to be a flying enemy. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
Looks like magic's not doing anything.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
And talking a lot of crap for someone that's getting whooped so hard. Talking a lot of crap for a book that's getting whooped. Getting absolutely smacked.
I know.
Okay. He was invincible for a bit there. Okay. Okay, he can use some crazy magic spells too. It looks like he can use a lot more than I can. Or at least, like, the sheer, you know, abundance of his spells is more than mine. And he doesn't just shoot a spear at you, he shoots a battalion of spears at you.
Weiss, you alright?
Wise isn't doing so hot. Devilo and Poplo really messed him up, huh? Oh, okay. Here we go. Come on, buddy.
Wait. Brother?
Yona.
Oh, no.
Please,
Oh, no.
just stop.
What?
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying.
She says she wants to see her brother.
Yona's been possessed?
Oh.
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
I don't have anything I can say. I'm speechless right now.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to. I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that I love you.
Oh, this is so weird. So the Shadow Lord stole our sister to put the soul of his sister inside of her. But who is the Shadow Lord, like past me? Like original me? Beginning me?
Watch over Yona for me.
It makes sense. Because the sister,
Think I'm gonna sympathize with you?
I don't know.
Protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts
I'll
them in
have to keep it to myself.
Stand aside or be cut down. Now come on, let's finish this.
I'll wait and see if they try to explain some things. For now, we just fight.
Vice, what's wrong?
Weiss is not handling this well.
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Come to... Do it! Strike the killing blow!
A little hard to. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
Vice,
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Oh?
where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
No, no.
And remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of vice.
Nice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Bro, I cannot believe I'm getting so sad over a book. You're kidding me. Remember Weiss has lost all of his powers. Alright, well, I guess it's just me now.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
Oh, God. Alright, dodge. Oh my goodness. Yo! Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Running out of time. Just dodge through him. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Yo! Oh my goodness. So much death. Are you kidding me? Literally, like, everyone that's like a named character at this point is dead. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. And sign up for this, man. Now I got an achievement. A world in flux.
Is Iona all right? Oh God, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Weiss? What? Wait. You're not dead? Oh my goodness. They really faked me out.
Weiss? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely.
No.
Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
That sounds like a tall order.
Food. Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
Oh.
That's not the
Wait, no, okay. I didn't know I got the chance to type. Oh my goodness. You're playing with me. Alright, I gotta put my... I don't know if the capitalization matters, but there we go. Oh, that's so sweet. The feels are so real. Oh my goodness.
Is that you?
Iona.
Is this my body?
Yes, Iona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Well, yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Iona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
You and your sister, you have a good life, Kay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
No,
You
please.
know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
Oh, you're my best friendo.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look. It's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it.
Oh, man. That was a roller coaster, and I'm still not sure if it's over. There's still so many questions that I feel like need answering. I'm not too sure. Hard to tell. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, a little flashback?
Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I guess somewhat happily ever after. Alright. So I guess this is my opportunity to kind of theorize, I guess. Welcome back. You missed just a little bit of you know, brother sister heart to heart, and then, you know, I guess Kaine went off to do her own thing. I'm not really too sure what the deal is with that. Alright, so how to describe what I'm thinking? So, what I think went down is at the beginning of the game, we played in the dystopian city, whatever, and, you know, it was me, then little sister, and they touched the grimoire, something happened, whatever. Skip 1,000 years, and we get our main character and Yona. What I'm assuming is going on is that the two, when they touched the book or something, they turned into shades or lost their souls to some degree. And since they do take some of the form of their previous owner, I'm assuming that the main guy became super strong shade and became the Shadow Lord. And his whole entire goal, similar to my goal to save my sister, his goal was to save his sister by putting her soul into the body of my sister, Yona. So, and I think the whole deal is that Nate, the main character, aka me, and Yona were replicants created in order to inhabit the souls of the original Nate and Yona. I think that's what they're saying. But I'm not sure. But I definitely think the Shadow Lord was like the original like main character in the first like 5 minutes of the game. I think that's what they're going for here. Yeah, and I guess the main idea is that like everyone's extinct already, and everyone who exists in this world as is are just like replicants of people. They're just like copies made that are fit to having souls inhabit them. Not too sure. I have no idea. It's so confusing. We were not given nearly enough information to really understand it. But we went in. The original Yona from 1,000 years ago was able to sense that Yona still had consciousness, even though her body was being possessed. And she was like, man, this isn't fair that I'm inhabiting the body and the original owner doesn't get to be with her brother. And I understand that because I love my brother so much. So, like, she should be able to do it. You know, I've lived my life. So she opened the shades. She let herself die alongside with her brother. And they were able to pass on, giving current me and Yona the chance to live together with each other. And they could have their little nice lives together. I think that's kind of the idea they're going for. And it was really sad. This was super sad. Like, we had the king of Facade. You know, he decided to fight on his own and he probably died, most likely. We had Emil give himself up for us. We have Devil and Popola, who were like immortal beings or something that oversaw the whole project of replicants. They died too. Well, maybe. I don't know. Kind of ambiguous. Like, they had that betrayal. Like, what the heck? So, as far as we know, the only ones that really made it out of that were me, Yona, and Kaine, which is more than I thought we would have, to be honest with you. Really, really weird, huh? Yeah, I gotta say, this was a really confusing story. The story of Automata was confusing as well, but they kind of, like, explain a bit more. I don't know. This is, like, really, like... Maybe it's because I know how, like, this whole story of Automata, that I'm trying to connect the stories and try to figure out how they work out, and maybe that makes it more confusing in the grand scheme of things, but yeah. Really crazy. Okay. Any end of credit cutscenes? Oh, I guess I get to save. I'm a save in a new file here. A. Oh my god, that's ending A. Are you kidding me? Exit the clear data save screen? Yes. Load your clear data after completing the game to experience Kaine's story. A departed mother diary in your house. Wardrobe has been added. New outfits can be attained by progressing through a departed mother diary. Change music has been added. Game settings. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Weiss is gone as well. Alright, so... I guess let's take a look at this. So, we'll play through Kaine story? I guess? I don't... I'm really confused.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine,
Oh
I was
man.
reminded about something from my past.
Take a look.
Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Oh my. We're gonna play all this from Kaine's perspective? How much do we get from Kaine's perspective? Or is it like the after game thing when she says she has personal stuff she has to do? Kaine's dream discrimination. Oh my goodness, there's so much. Alright. Oh, reading time. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke steamed from huts as villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly towards the wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale skin gave the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I. The child blinked. Rain slowly tripped from the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on, come on. A child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly towards the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling towards the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yuhu Kaine. The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, before she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet, or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled around her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to the sensation. It was one she experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt. Oh look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept even closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys. Let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as he finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home. Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanted the children. Freak, freak, freak. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned into terrified cries did she dare to open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welting from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they all began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attentions wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts, doesn't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock, you can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Ow, he screamed. Stop it, what are you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock. A big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupidity. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words, locking his eyes on Kaine. He took a step backwards and spat on the ground. Get out. Leave the village. No one wants you here, either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at the fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it at the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood in her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be so nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in her cheek in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned into sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any attempt at the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know it because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by a force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood kicking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all those things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Kaine drew her grandmother moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't. Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you. And if folks got a problem with that, they can go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, did you make this for me? Lunar tears are legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without seeing one, and yet her grandma had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them when I was out doing shopping. The old woman turned away and spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search was more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down all the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. It didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work. But it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Sorry, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Kaine blushed and turned away. You Think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool's thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. You're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. As long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Annie took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. More reading? Alright. Oh. Okay, I don't know how long we have to read, though. This might take a bit. I don't know if I have the voice for all of it. Alright, we'll keep trying, though. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece. Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play the game, man. I don't know, it's story. It's story time. I don't have... I gotta read it. Filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close, or I might take your foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Once she had scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma, do you need any help? I can get you water, or lunch, or a new axe or something. The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, and then smiled. Tell you what, since I'm doing such a poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can get water? Jades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up the long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was far more the difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. And rare were the days that any but two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they call home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention towards the task at hand. She never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in the good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging. The blisters soon became the form on her small pink hands. This is tough. And my logs are all weird sizes. Splitting her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing rhythm, Grandma returned to the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one of the logs and cast out a wheezy laugh. Pretty clumsy, girl. Better practice if you... Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. Grandma? The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. We can't let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma? What's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that. Just stop, she cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the woman's shaking old hands and worn face were more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's alright, I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, but I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stopped by Shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her and muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. We achieved one of the endings, and we're looking into Kaine's story. Yeah, I don't know exactly if gameplay will follow this or what's going on, but yeah, unfortunately, the first ending of however many endings we got is complete, my man. But I am happy that you showed up. Thank you for coming on. Oh, you can stick around if you feel like it. If not, then that's also okay. We've been going through a little bit of what is this? Not dialogue. Writing flashback stuff. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling everyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey, lady, said Kaine with bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? Ah. The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me, they seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both screwed, lady. Trust me on this one. Or scared. Not screwed. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her drift and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary, but a new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent there on some kind of family errand, because of his gang of followers were nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. What are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for medication. Ha, barked Demo. Did the old lady finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head. Before he could let fly a comeback, or worse a punch, the apothecary told them to knock it off before she kicked him out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in stone, in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic although not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast there would be a place that she can call home. On the far wall, behind the counter, rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. "You like that picture?" Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. "That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now." Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. "Pictures are wonderful things," said the shopkeeper. "They let the closest ones to you live on forever." He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled, handing her the medicine. He reached into the sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. "You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw." Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. "Yes, I've heard the rumors about you," he said. "It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Callie, and I think the way that she was driven out of this town is just deplorable." "Grandma's name is Callie?" thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. "Your grandmother is an old friend of mine," he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, "and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much." Kaine murmured in a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, and bleeding in a bit of places, leading Kaine to think she had been pacing around the room in exhaustion until exhaustion finally came up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. "Back already, are you?" asked the grandmother with a yawn. "Come here, let me have a look at you." Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. "How was it? Did they give you any trouble?" "It was kind of fun," said Kaine with a small smile. "No, seriously, it was." "Fun, eh?" asked the grandmother in a voice that implied she believed anything but. "Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run errands, just let me know." She spoke. Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. "A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone." "But Grandma, it'll make you live forever." Throwing back her sheet from her bed, living forever would just piss me off. Now put away the crayons and help with dinner. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring for it a bit, she released from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. "It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all." "Sorry, Grandma. I thought the crayons would, make drawing easy or something." The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. "Let me be the judge of that," she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at a picture for a long time and slowly wheezed out a laugh. "Oh, Kaine," she said between laughter, "you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always." True to her word, the old woman gave a picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. "Posh," said the old woman, "I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud." She pondered this for a bit, and Turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned itself into Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore never to forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on, people and memories move in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Alright. So, it seems like we have more. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired. We did have a lot of stuff here, so I think I'm gonna probably wrap it up, and then we'll skip into this in the next one. So I guess this isn't the true finale. I'm gonna look into it and see how many endings there are. I'm not too sure exactly what we're gonna be doing, but I'm gonna look into it a bit more because I am curious exactly what's gonna be going down, and I'll have to put some updates out there about I don't know what the plan is. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it, but I am feeling really tired, and after all the reading, it's a little difficult. You know, I'm not very good with reading very, very large portions of something, so I'm going to have to stop here. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, alright? Bye-bye.